Good morning, everyone. Let's turn this camera around. Good morning. It is your coach Tanya Griss here, and I decided to do a pre-workout this morning so you guys can see me non-sweaty for a day. Also because my workouts this week are 50 minutes. So today is a typical Monday. I don't hate Mondays like most people because they have to leave and go to work. But I still get up kind of early on the weekends, just not in the 5 o'clock time frame. And Alex and I were binge watching our show yesterday, and I just could not stop watching the next one because it was so freaking good. And I went to bed later than normal, which is still kind of early, but later than normal. So I just kept hitting snooze today. Good morning, Aim. I just kept hitting snooze today. Didn't really want to wake up. Didn't feel like I needed to rush, even though I should have. So I didn't want to wait and do this later where it was too late in the day. You guys were too busy getting ready for work and we couldn't hang out and chat together this morning. So I decided to do it before while my energy was kicking in. I already took care of all the dogs. I already did dishes. And now it's time for me to focus on me and do my workout and get all my work done. I have some great things in the pipeline. So I'm going to be following up with a lot of you guys that we have been chatting with, getting you ready on your journey. So look for those messages. They are going to come today. But today I wanted to talk about something specific and about your feelings and how your feelings truly do matter. And this is what made me think of this topic, is that talking to one of my children, you know, they're always talking about their feelings, but then apologizing for their feelings. And so when I was talking to them, I just let them know, you know, your feelings matter. Your feelings are important. And don't let anyone tell you that your feelings are wrong. Like, has that ever happened to you where you tell somebody, well, you made me feel like XYZ. And that person says, nope. What do you mean, nope? You know how I feel? There's no right or wrong with my feelings. This is how I feel. Maybe if you didn't mean to make me feel that way, you could just say, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel that way. Not nope. Because my feelings are important, and so are yours. You need to stop trying to be so quiet with your feelings. If somebody's hurt your feelings or somebody's done something to make you feel uneasy or unhappy, I honestly think that you need to say something. Don't start a big fight. Don't say something with an attitude, but say something. Talk to them. Don't try, if you're a sensitive person and you're sensitive with your feelings. Good morning, guys. I see you hopping on. If you're sensitive to your feelings, and don't try to be less sensitive. Don't try to change who you are because you're afraid of what people are going to think or what people are going to say. Don't feel like a burden to people if you need to talk about your feelings. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you don't have anybody that you can talk your feelings to, send me a message. I've been told I'm a very good listener. So I see you hopping on. Good morning, Harold. So make sure that you are not changing who you are, or you're not holding your feelings in because you're afraid to be a burden, or you're afraid someone's going to tell you you're too sensitive. You need to just say it. If you feel it, you need to say it, but in a nice way. Don't be nasty. But don't let others tell you that you're wrong. Your feelings are never wrong. I am here to tell you that your feelings are never wrong. Can you tell I'm passionate about that? Because I was told for years that my feelings were wrong. And then I started second guessing myself. I for real started second guessing myself. Like, oh, maybe I shouldn't feel this way. Like, for real? It doesn't matter. It's how I'm feeling. You know, maybe that person didn't mean to make me feel that way, but it's how I freaking feel. I should have never been second guessing my feelings, but I was. So that is something that I'm so passionate about, and I just had to portray that out to you guys, and I had to talk to you guys about that this morning because it's so important to know that what you're feeling here is extremely important. And if somebody truly loves you, what you're feeling in here, even if they agree or not, should be super important to them as well. Because understanding what you're feeling in here is them getting to know you even more, in my eyes. So it should be something that they hold close, that they want to know about. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to you guys, and I'm saying it the way that I am thinking to say it to you guys so you can understand. But you know, like, with Alex, if he wants to talk to me about what he's feeling, if he's upset about something, or maybe if I did something that he needs to talk about, anything like that, I am so willing and ready to listen because I care. And I feel that the more I learn about how he feels about certain things, and the more I get to know about how he feels about certain things, even though it's been 5 years, God, it's been 5 years, I'm getting to know him even more. And that's how the people that love you should feel. Like Amy, that's on here with me. Me and her talk about our feelings all the time. We never get upset with each other. We never tell each other, oh God, you're such a pain in the butt. We never tell each other that we're wrong with our feelings. We're there for each other. We're learning more about each other. We're getting to know each other even more. And it has been since high school. I'm not going to say how many years we've been friends because that makes me feel old. But I'm just going to tell you, it has been since freshman year of high school that her and I have been friends. If you want to do the math, I graduated in 94. So make sure there's people in your life that want to hear your feelings, that want to know your feelings, that want to be there with you. That's where the importance is. That is where everything lies, the importance. Even if your feelings are because they did something to make you feel that way, like maybe they didn't help you do things. You know, maybe they were just sitting around watching TV and not helping you do things. So that made you feel unappreciated. If you confront them and talk to them about that, they should be willing to accept, not roll their eyes or whatever it may be. So if it's something that they did that made you feel the way you're feeling, they need to be able to accept talking about it. I know it's hard. We don't want to hear that we did something to hurt someone we love, or we don't want to hear that we did something to hurt anyone, but it is something that needs to be talked about. So make sure that you guys are being true to you. We talk about this all the time, being true to who you are. And that means talking about your feelings. I know it's hard to do, but it means talking about your feelings. And I know a lot of times we don't want to because that makes us vulnerable. And that puts us in a position for somebody to tell us we're stupid, or puts us in a position for someone to tell us that, why would you think that? Or you're feeling like that, that's silly. Or, tell us that we're, a pain in the ass, or whatever somebody might say, I don't know. But don't be afraid. So here's my call to action, because I need to get this workout done so I can start answering these messages. I had tons of messages this morning when I woke up, which is a good thing. So if you need to message me, it's okay. Sometimes it takes me a little bit to get to the message, but I'll get there. But here's my call to action to you. I want you, hi James, I want you today, that when you're feeling something, I want you to talk to someone about it. Whether it's a good feeling, a bad feeling, whatever the feeling may be, I want you to talk to someone and get used to talking to someone. It could be something as simple as, I had such a great day. I feel fantastic. I feel productive. Yesterday, I feel like I had such a productive day. I got so much stuff done by 1 o'clock yesterday. I got a 4-mile run in. I reorganized all my goodies in a cabinet. Like I redid the shelves, organized all of that, got my food prep done, cleaned the whole house, bathed the dogs, cleaned their beds, like made all 3 beds in the house, cleaned the bathrooms, dusted, did the floors. I felt so productive. And I talked about how I felt productive. And it feels good. So even if it's a good feeling, I want you to talk about it. You know why? Because it's going to get you used to talking about your feelings. So when it's a bad feeling, the feeling that you should talk to someone about, because those, if we hold on to those, it's not a good thing. So even if you have a bad feeling or a good feeling, I need you to talk about it. And no matter what the feeling is today, I want you to talk about it to somebody. Even if I'm the somebody, talk about your feelings. Get used to talking about them. The more you do that, the more it makes it a habit, and then the easier it is for you to do it more often. That's something that I've learned with doing this fitness journey that I've been on, is the more times you stay consistent in doing things time and time again and over and over and over, it forms that habit. Then it becomes your routine. Like my workouts every morning. It is a routine just to get up, put on my workout clothes, do my teeth, put my hair up, take care of the dogs, get my energy, get my hydrate, which you can see right back there, and come out here and press play. Like that is now my routine, because I did it time and time again, that it became the habit, then it became my routine. So it takes time. You can't give up. You have to keep going. And it's the same thing with something like this. Talking about your feelings is so important. So start doing it with good feelings, because it's always easier to talk about something good, something happy, than it is to talk about something sad or something that hurts us. So if you do it with all the good things, eventually it's just going to be a habit and you'll talk about the others, because holding on to negative feelings is not good. Because have you ever gotten to the point that you don't talk about it, 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 something small happens, everything underneath explodes, and you bring it all up, and it could be years of not talking. And the person you're talking to is like, where is all this coming from? Because it's pent up, it's built up. You just keep building it up and building it up, pushing it down, and then finally there's something little. It could be something little like you didn't put the toilet seat down. And it isn't hours and hours of fighting and screaming because all those other things come out. Don't let that happen to you. Talk about good feelings today. Have a great day, guys. Happy Monday. Bye.